All right, guys, today we're taking a look at the Power Rangers Power Morphers. It's a Walmart exclusive. It's from Hasbro, as you can see right here. And I'm really excited about this, not only because I've been a huge Power Rangers fan, you know, it was one of my childhood shows that I watched day in and day out. And I never owned, I know there was an original Power Morpher that a lot of people had back in the day. And this is actually the first one we've had, I believe, since then, now from Hasbro. And this looks really, really cool. It has all the different coins in there that look really interesting, and I'm really excited about it because it actually has some lighting effects, and it apparently has the original voice actors when you actually use this stuff, and actually makes the noises from the show when you transition, when they morph and stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
All right, guys, so let's go ahead and unbox this thing first. Let's take a look at what we have going on here. So let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so let's see what we got here. Put the box here to the side. So this sells for $49.99. Keep in mind, this is a Walmart exclusive. And apparently, I had one Walmart in my whole entire state that I could find this in my whole entire area of the state. Everywhere else is sold out. Apparently, it's coming back into stock at the middle of September. So keep that in mind when you're looking out for these. It seems to be getting harder to find for their initial stock. So first thing we have here that I really like is this base. It comes with this base that you can sit all this stuff on, which is really cool. Obviously, it's a plastic base. This is all made out of plastic, but it feels decent. You know, obviously, does what it's supposed to do with the stand. So we'll leave that here in front. And I believe this is the cradle that it sits on, that we'll look at here in a minute, that we'll put there. So here we go with the coins. Let's take a look at these. So these coins actually have some weight to them. If they're plastic, obviously there's some sort of plastic, but they feel nice and heavy. They don't feel like cheap coins. Like this has some nice heftiness to it. That I really like, and you can see up close right now what these coins actually look like. You know, they have all the different things on them, and then on the back they actually have all the Power Rangers, you know, the Pink Ranger and stuff like that, right on the back of them, so that's cool. And then, of course, we have the actual Morpher itself. All right, put that here to the side. And here is the actual Morpher itself. It's got a little handle here on the side. You can see that there up close. And you can actually pull the back here as your handle and hold it like that, like you do on the show. So this definitely mimics the show from back in the day and the actual look of this thing, which is really cool. Now, this thing takes 3 AAA batteries on the back, which I'm going to put in here so I can show you, of course, the actual effects and stuff here at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and look at this case here first before we go into the flashy lights and stuff. So you can see this little piece that it comes with here is actually what you stick here on the back of this. So it kind of just sticks onto here, just like that. And that gives it like some something to hold on to. So you kind of put this like this. And then you take the coins and you kind of just, they have like a groove section to go in that I'll show you here in a second, but it's not like they're, you know, like there's some, like they're actually placed in there. So if you move this around, the coins are definitely going to fall off. So the coins will kind of sit like this. And this is what your base would look like. I have one extra coin, which you would leave inside the actual unit itself while it's being showed off. But you have this nice little display case here on how this actually looks. And lets you fit it on here. Now, as far as this other display case that we have here, I would assume that this other case here is just to have this kind of like this. And these clips that they actually have on the back are actually pretty cool. And the reason for that, this clips right in here, is because you can actually put this around your belt. So that's kind of what this is. So you can actually put it on your belt. And wear this around your belt if you want to really look like you're a Power Ranger there with this on your belt. So that's a cool little accessory that it has here. And that's cool that it comes with this. If you don't want to just display it with this piece, you can actually put it on your belt here, so that's interesting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this now with the actual lights, and let's take a look at what this actually sounds like, and let's take a look at that. All right, guys, so here we are with the actual Morpher itself. So I just put the batteries in here, so let's see what the startup sound is for this. And this is those are the sound effects and stuff, and this is what it does when you close it. Now, you can take any of these coins, and if you slot them in here, once you slot the coins in here, you can actually see that it's, even before you open it, you can see it's already lighting up to the color of what this is from. So you can see the red hanging from there. And then if you open this up, and it will kind of just stay like that until you close it up, or if you want to leave it on display for somebody who's coming over like that. Now, if we switch it out for another one, we just pop this coin out. Do you hear now it's lighting up blue? Then we got this one here. And then this one in purple. And then the last one here. So that's basically all the effects and all of this closing up and stuff. I think that all of these coins here and the sound actually sound really good, and they sound loud enough that you can actually hear it. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this review up now at the table. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, guys, so that was a look at the Power Morphers on the Power Rangers from the Walmart exclusive from Hasbro. And I think this is really, really cool. As somebody who's a really big Power Rangers fan, I was excited to finally basically have a Morpher that actually has the original sounds from the actors of the TV show and the movies that I used to watch as a kid. And even better so is that you can actually put the coins in there and it will actually make the noise and have their voice acting in there, and it lights up and it sounds good. And the lights are really, really cool. They did a good job with all of that stuff. Like I said, everything here is plastic. This is like hard plastic, but plastic. So is the base, and so is this. This isn't like the original one that came out in the 90s that people had that was more of like a, actual replica piece that was more than just being plastic. But on the contrary to that one didn't have any of the cool sound effects or any of the TV characters. So that's why I didn't seek that one out, because I wanted one that actually had the sound effects, because as cool as something's going to look like on your shelf, based on the presentation and what the materials were for the other one, I think, for me personally, I'd rather have something that actually reminds me of my childhood by having these cool sound effects, still having good quality build, maybe not the most perfect quality build compared to the other one, but still really good quality build, and actually sound as good as this one does, and have the cool sound effects. And I think people will get more enjoyment when they see that on my shelf and be like, holy crap, it actually has the original TV characters, sounds and stuff, and lights, as opposed to, oh, that looks like a really cool replica that just sits there but doesn't actually do anything. So that's why I usually like to gear towards things that actually have some sort of effect, some sort of cool thing, because I think people gear towards that more, as opposed to just, oh, I want the most expensive build quality piece I can find. I sit to somewhere in the middle where I want something that has good quality build, but also has some cool effects if it makes sense for the property that I'm buying, obviously. So really, really cool, guys. Seek this one out. Like I said, it has a pre-order date on Walmart of September 18th right now. It is apparently available in some stores. That's where I got it from. Some people, of course, have it on eBay already. But it is available in some Walmart stores, so you can go ahead and check them out if it's in your local Walmarts. And if not, apparently Walmart has it back up because it sold out quickly on September 18th for pre-order. So if you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen here today, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie, gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for